All right, so welcome. We are beginning the practice known as rejuvenation meditation, and this comes through the Kundalini Yoga lineage, and it's often, well, it's labeled sort of as a medical meditation, in the sense that it gets into the glandular system and helps the body fight disease, and open the healing and preventative capacity of your body. So the glands are sort of these bridges between our organs and the nervous system and this higher intelligence of the body that informs all of the cellular functions, the secretions for hormonal balance. So you'll notice we have a few elements in this practice. We have some mantra, um, a focus, a gaze. So the eyes will be looking past the tip of the nose towards the ground and like into the depths of the earth. That's how it's explained, right? So we're sort of like the eyes are open, but because we're looking down, the ocular nerve is pressurized in such a way that it starts to just bring a little bit of um, energetic pressure and attention to the frontal cortex. And then you'll have the hands in a mudra. So the hands are going to be connected at the edges of the palms, just the little fingers. So your fingers are spread, your thumbs are spread, palms facing the sky. And our breath rhythm, of course, which is a deep and slow inhale through puckered lips. So in through the mouth. We're going to hold for 4 seconds as we recite a mantra. And then you'll exhale powerfully in 4 strokes through your nose. I'll walk us through this again as we start the first few rounds. But just to sort of emphasize the fact that there's a sort of entrainment that's happening that's very different from our usual resting state, or if we're working or what have you, where there's a few elements of the brain that are asked to focus in specific ways. And this particular breath pattern, when we inhale through the mouth, that's really impactful on the vagus nerve. And then when we exhale in a stroke pattern where the exhale or the inhale is broken up into like segments, that starts to create a sort of rhythm that allows the nervous system to go into parasympathetic, right? Because it's predictable. So we can let down our guards and our defenses in a very subtle way. And then the mantra is an invocation, a subtle invocation to the subconscious mind to lock into this code. And if you've been practicing yoga for a while, you might know that mantra has this sort of origin in the non-material realm, as told to us by the teachers that have passed these sound currents down. That mantra is a seed vibration to impact our cellular memory of our spiritual identity, in a sense, right? So again, that's also a bridge between the seen, the unseen, and creates this sort of breakdown of everything that does not align with the true authentic self. So, I mean, your life's not going to fall apart or anything, but I'm just emphasizing this from the perspective of we want to resonate most authentically. And then when we do, actually, that's when everything sort of starts to flow in ways that support our unfolding. So let's jump right in. So we'll start with a little drop in. You can rub the palms if you'd like, so wake up the body with a few big breaths. Close the eyes if that's comfortable. As we begin this new cycle, perhaps grounding into an intention. What is calling you to connect to a new practice? As you settle into your body, notice if there's any areas feeling tense or sort of receptive. Softening the shoulders, the belly, coming into a relaxed alertness. And then we can tune into some sound current to begin our practice. It's almost passing through a threshold, um, signals that we are beginning and honoring a practice that is unique in its impact. And the mantras Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, ONG. So we want that Ong to resonate through the upper palate, nasal passage. And bow to the creative consciousness within and to the teachers in my life, the guides, my own inner guide. I'll chant 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Dev Namo. Big breath in, filling the belly, lungs, and chest. Holding the breath for a moment. Exhale. Great. And then we'll just take a minute or so to stretch the spine. So extending the arms overhead, moving side to side, whatever feels good. Just let this next little moment be intuitive for your body, what it needs. Maybe opening through the shoulders and chest, head and neck, seated spinal flexion. So traditionally, pranayama or breath meditation, control of the breath, is most effective when the body has been sort of woken up and clarified through movement, yoga or dance, or even maybe like a sauna, right? Where the channels are receptive to this subtle, powerful chi energy or prana. So just doing a little bit of movement here. Clarify the channel of the central axis, Sushumna Nadi. All right. So we're coming back to upright, and we'll just do 1 minute of breath of fire to clear the lungs, open this platform up for our practice. So fingers curl in, thumbs reach out, and bring the arms up to 60 degrees, big V, palms facing forward, straight wrists. Close the eyes and roll them up towards the top of your head as if you're looking through a window there. Pause for a moment and just feel this shape. We'll be here for 1 minute. And we're going to practice breath of fire. Inhale, exhale through the nose, sharply, quick, rhythmic breaths, like you're sniffing the breath, equal parts in and out, in, out. And let's begin. Good, almost there. Keep it going. Stay steady in the arms and the spine. Relaxed alertness. 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in, filling belly, lungs, chest. Float the arms overhead. Thumb tips touch like magnets. Uncurl the fingers, reaching them up towards the ceiling. Suspending the breath. Lifting the energy, maybe even lifting brute lock, pelvic floor. Extending upwards as you hold the breath. Exhale slowly, floating the arms out and down as if to clear the space around you. Anchor fingers to the surface underneath you. Imagining that connection with the earth, with this balancing field. Great. And then we'll begin our 11-minute practice. So do your best to stay in this rhythm for 11 minutes. If at any point you're feeling like you need to stop and just take a few breaths, you can. If pranayama is new to you, you might feel different energies, right? If you're used to it, you could probably just drop right in. So do what is best for you. It's always recommended to move slow and gradual with breath practices. So if you need a break to lay down or just to sit and breathe naturally, please do what is best for you. Okay. So a few things to note. We're in easy pose. You can sit in a chair if that's more comfortable. And you want to keep the chin slightly pulled in towards the throat. This is called neck lock or jalandhar bandh. And this will keep a little bit of a control valve so that when we're doing breath work, we don't want that energy to like pressurize the brain or the eyes, right? It's meant to remain in the upper chest and lungs and belly, diaphragm. So that just kind of keeps us checked into, am I controlling that energy and not overwhelming the neck or the throat? And then your eyes are gazing down past the tip of your nose towards the ground, right? Beyond into the depths of the earth. Relax your arms down by your sides. Bring your hands in front of your chest, palms towards your torso, and then join the hands along the sides of your little fingers and palms. Spread your fingers and thumbs. Right, so your hands are facing towards the sky. And then let's begin inhaling deeply through semi-puckered lips. Filling the belly, lung, and chest, letting that expand. And then hold for 1 cycle of mantra. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale powerfully, 4 equal strokes through your nose. As you exhale, mentally recite sa, ta, na, ma. And hold your breath out for 2 seconds. Wa, he, guru. Good. Inhale through puckered lips. Hold for sa, ta, na, ma. Just mentally reciting that. And then exhale 4 strokes. Sa, ta, na, ma. Hold for 2. Wahe Guru. Inhale through puckered lips. Hold mentally chanting sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale 4 strokes, mentally chanting out through the nose sa, ta, na, ma. So we're breaking down the breath into 4 distinct strokes through the nose. Holding for 2. Wahe Guru. Good. Continuing inhale through semi-puckered lips. Hold for 4. Exhale 4 strokes. Hold for 2. Continue. You're inhaling through the mouth. Slow, full breath. There's no rush with the inhale. Take it as slowly as you can. And then you're holding for 4 seconds on the inhale. And then exhaling powerfully in those 4 strokes through the nose. You can imagine you're emptying your bucket in 4 parts. Holding the breath out at the bottom of the exhale for 2. Just dropping into this rhythm, your own pace. Remembering you're inhaling through puckered lips, holding for 4, exhaling through 4 strokes out the nose, holding for 2. Setting a new rhythm into your system. Keep it up. You're doing great. Almost there. Last bit here. And release this breath. Receiving a big inhale. Let it go, releasing the hands. And pause for a moment here, just dropping in. You can close the eyes if you'd like. Honoring what's present. Observing how you feel. We'll close our practice, sealing it with the mantra Sat Nam, which is the sort of basis for Satanama, eternal birth, life, death, rebirth, the cycle of all of expression. And Satnam is a reminder that truth, or the eternal nature of the spirit soul, is my true identity. Moving through this human experience. I'll inhale to chant. Satnam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. Thank you for being here. Good job. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Alex, can I ask a quick question?
Yes,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
I was going to make some time for that.
When we inhale and we're holding the breath for 4 seconds, are we saying Satanama? And then we're also saying Satanama when we exhale through our nose forcefully?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
2 times.
Yeah. And you can use that as like a counter, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Just because
And then the Waha Guru, that's after 2 seconds, or that is the 2 seconds?
that is the 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And Waheguru means sort of like, wow. It's like a
Yeah.
expression of appreciation for um, the sort of wisdom of teacher, but also what's beyond teacher and even beyond wisdom.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for
So
clarifying.
great to see you.
You as well.
Gratitude, Alex. I'll call you for fun catch-ups. So great.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. Have a great day.
Thank you.